Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Life is Shy. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and the notifications bell so you'll be notified every time I drop a new video. So today we'll be talking about our first week on the 12.5 milligram of Zepbound, and we're going to do our second shot on the 12.5. So I'll make this video pretty quick because this week has been pretty uneventful. I didn't have any symptoms on the 12.5. It's been pretty chill, which is pretty cool. I thought with me going up to a higher dosage, I'll see side effects immediately, but that wasn't the case. I actually felt very good. I worked out just like I've been doing consistently for these last few months. So it's nothing really there. So I did do my shot in my right thigh last week. And like I said, I had no symptoms, no side effects. I had a slight headache, but that's only when my menstrual cycle is coming on. So I can't really liken those symptoms to me changing my dosage. So nothing happened. I think my body would take well. I still had my energy. Everything was just like how it was when I was on the 10.5. So for me, I'll say so far so good. Secondly, I'll say I have not checked my weight. I'm trying to stay away from that because I have moments where I teeter 3 to 5 pounds. I fluctuate. And I'm not saying I'm hitting a stall, but I'm just like around that time of my menstrual cycle, I see that I go up a couple pounds and then I go back down to where I was. So I'm not really going to pay attention to that. As far as me staying on top of my workouts, I have been doing that. I'm really busy that week. It's 5 to 6 days out the week. But if I have an open week, I try to make it 7. And I know that that kind of sounds excessive, but I have a goal to reach. I have about 20 pounds left to go. I'll say give or take 25 pounds left to go. And it may look like I'm a little bit smaller than what I was when I first started documenting my journey, but I still have areas where I need some work. I still got this mommy pudge. I had 2 kids, and as we know, that's the last thing to go. So I've been really training hard on getting my body in peak shape. And I know that it's going to take a while. I feel good. I'm much toner. I feel like I'm the best that I've looked in a very long time, but I also know that it's a certain weight that I want to be where I'm comfortable, where I feel like I won't have to wear shapewear or girdle or anything like that. I don't want to have to do that all the time. And I feel like I will look the best and feel the best at the weight of 130 pounds. Now, some people may say, oh, that's too small, that's too skinny, you should stay where you are. No. I'm not staying where I am because I tend to teeter. Even before I was on any weight loss medication, I've always had a yo-yo diet. I've always been small, but then I'll put on weight. But after I start having children, I put on a whole lot of weight. And I just got to a point where I didn't recognize myself. I was too big. And with me being only 5'4" tall, society standards say that I should be around 120 to 140 pounds. And right now I'm coming in around 158. I might even be a little bit heavier because my weight tends to fluctuate a couple pounds. This is one thing that I did notice too about myself, and I think I talked about it in a few of my other videos, but I always break my weight stall by the end of my second month on a certain dosage. So this is what happened. I started off documenting my journey on the 5 milligrams. I was on it for 2 months and I seen a stall and I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And then I changed my eating habits up a little bit better. And then I dropped the weight. And then I hit the 7.5. I hit another stall. And it usually happens at the end of my second month. So I'm like, well, I'm going to go up to 10. Let me see how it works for me. I did the 10. I think I dropped 5 pounds. Now, I was happy about that because I've never really lost weight fast. I've always held my weight really long and then it would just eventually fall off. And then that's when I'm in TikTok shape, when I'm not trying as hard. But I'm thinking that's what's going to happen now. So I just finished out my second month on the 10 milligrams and I was holding on to those last couple pounds. So I'll put on a couple pounds and then I'll lose them. And then I'll kind of have that yo-yo diet effect of what I've had over the course of, since my adult years. So that's why I'm like, well, let me just go up a little bit and see if I break the stall again, and we'll see. And now I'm working out even harder. I'm more consistent. Like I said, I go to 5 to 6 and sometimes 7 days a week to work out. And it's very important because that is my therapy. It's important to me. I tell people all the time, I don't think of it as working out for my body anymore. I think of it as just working out for my mental, because after I leave the gym, I feel like everything that I'm stressing over is at that gym, and I can be a better mother. I can be a better wife because I took care of myself first. And I'm starting to see a dynamic change in my household too. And this is just for me, but now that I'm actually losing the weight and I'm building confidence within myself, I'm no longer crouched over on the side of my couch and being depressed anymore. I'm seeing that my relationship has gotten better with myself, and I'm becoming a better mother. Not saying that I was a bad mother or anything like that, but I was just too lazy to do a lot of things with my daughters because I was depressed. So, and I feel like I'm becoming a better partner to my husband because I'm more happy. He's coming home to a happier wife. And I got hobbies now, and I got things that I like to do, and I'm not being a Debbie Downer. So that's just some of the things that I've noticed, the changes within myself, and it helps the whole household. So not to overtalk it, but I am going to go ahead and administer the shot into my arm. And the reason why I like to do it in my arm is because I feel like I get the better results in my arms. I don't know why, but it just happens that way. So plus I'll be able to show you guys, because I like showing you in areas like my arm, but the stomach and the leg, that's a no-go for me. But I'll go ahead and do that really quick. So we got this. I did rub a little bit of moisturizer on my arm because I want to show y'all, but I don't want to show y'all an ashy elbow or arm. So let's go ahead and get this open here. See, oh, forgot to unlock it. So I got this unlocked. Let's go ahead and put it in the gristle, or the fatty part of the arm. Ouch. That stung a little bit. So this is what I'm expecting for next week. So next week I have the same expectations as I had for the last few weeks. Definitely going to continue to work out every day. Working out every day has been so helpful for me. Helpful for my mental health, helpful for my body. I'm definitely taking pictures every day just to track my progress, and I'm seeing a difference. The pounds I'm not dropping, but I am seeing my body go in like this. So I'm happy about that. So definitely continue to work out, continue to eat better, and I'm actually tracking my calories a lot more because I didn't realize that I was overeating slightly. So now that I'm tracking my calorie intake, I could probably lose a lot more weight by doing that. So working out, tracking my calories, upping my water intake. I was drinking about 32 ounces of water a day, and that's just not enough. So I'm going to up that to 64 ounces and then continue to go up as much as I can. But as far as that, I feel like I'm on the right track. I did talk to my doctor. He told me that I was on the right track, and I'm just trying to get my body prepared so that when I do get off of this medication, I've already got my healthy habits in place. So that's what the working out, eating better, and being consistent. So that's all I got. I will be back with you guys next week. Please check me out on Fridays. I do live shows on Fridays, and I would love for you guys to join. I do try on hauls, but we can also talk about weight loss if you guys would like to. So Friday night, 10:30 p.m. Love for you guys to join, and I will be back with more content. So please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate everybody that has subscribed already. We have seen significant growth in these last 30 days. So I just want to say thank you all from the bottom of my heart. And I will be back. Remember, stay happy, stay motivated, stay consistent, and I love you guys. See you on the next one. Bye.